Today we got some pretty disappointing but not totally shocking or surprising news from Valve that is going to lead, I believe at least, to the Shanghai stickers being pretty underwhelming and being pretty uninteresting and unexciting once again, which I think is a huge shame, is a huge disappointment, because in the past CS2 major stickers have been such a big part of the community and such a cool and iconic thing, but I really do believe that Valve is doing almost everything in their power to slowly, or I guess even quickly at this point, I don't even know, kill them off and kill off a lot of the hype surrounding them. So I am Germ, a CS2 cash trader, collector, and investor. In this video, we're going to be talking about today some news that just came out regarding the Shanghai Major that is leaving me pretty disappointed for these stickers to drop. So first, I just want to mention my cash trading business. If you are looking to sell any of your CS2 items and turn them into cold hard cash or crypto or any other payment method, you should definitely hit me up over on Twitter. It's going to be the first link in the description below. We're buying pretty much anything and everything for the right price, all different kinds of stuff, capsules, stickers, agents, knives, guns, whatever. If you're looking to get some IRL cash fast or switch up your portfolio or inventory, whatever, hit me up. We can probably get a deal done. And of course, help and support me, my channel, and my content when you sell to me, and I'd appreciate that a ton as well. With that being said, let's get right into this video today. And what we are talking about is this. Price Empire tweeted this out, but we're also going to go more in depth in some articles and stuff and give some of my thoughts and opinions. But they tweeted this out: CS2 pros must now draw their sticker signatures for the Shanghai Major in person. Now, again, this is not totally shocking, but this is disappointing. With the Copenhagen Major, we did see a lot of the CS players' signatures getting rejected because Valve wanted to start moving away from the designer signatures. You know, like for the Paris collection, for example, we saw so many people with these really intricate, really over-the-top, really crazy signature designs, which some people really liked. You know, there were so many people who were trying to find the coolest signatures from Paris, and it led to a lot of people trying to invest in different signatures, and it actually led to differentiation. You know, even though we've seen some players at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 majors or whatever at this point, and they have a bunch of stickers in the game, at least all their stickers, their signatures would be a little bit different, and they could go for some really unique and interesting stuff. It actually got people pretty excited, you know, trying to find the coolest stickers, and there are some really insane signatures out there that I think actually do look really cool. Now, obviously, Valve maybe had some issues with people, you know, paying artists to like create their own stickers, or with things getting way too intricate and over the top, and then even, you know, obviously with the creation of AI and stuff, maybe even having like some AI sticker design and stuff like that ended up being really weird. So I get why maybe they wanted to clean it up and scale it back a little bit. But also at the same time, I do think that this takes a lot of the excitement and coolness away from so many of these stickers. And at the Copenhagen Major, this was an absolute disaster. Again, Valve let everybody know, hey, submit us some signatures. We want them to be quick, you know, we want them to be hand-drawn. We don't want them to be intricate, whatever. And so many people still submitted ones that weren't drawn by themselves or weren't created by themselves or whatever, and this led to delays. And the Copenhagen stickers didn't even come out until after the Copenhagen Major started because of so many of the autographs and signatures getting rejected and everything. So now, obviously, with Valve having them draw their stickers in person, it will allow them to, hey, get the signature from people, approve them or decline them in real time, and then get them submitted out on time. But again, I am very not excited and not happy about this. I get maybe why designer stickers were an issue, but also my big problem with this is the past couple majors, Valve has obviously re-released borderless stickers, so we've gotten almost very, very similar, almost the same looking stickers over and over and over again. Obviously, Copenhagen, the stickers looked a little bit different. They looked worse, but they looked a little bit different. But again, you have Stockholm, you have Antwerp, you have Paris, you have Copenhagen, and now maybe we even have Shanghai coming up. If we're going to be getting the same borderless stickers over and over and over again, you know, how many borderless Navi stickers do we really need in CS2? But then also, you're going to have players start hand-drawing their signatures, and you want them to just look like a normal signature. Well, then guess what? The same players that we see at every single major are going to have a very, very similar, if not the exact same signature at all of these majors. So we're going to be getting team stickers that are going to be copy and paste over and over again. And then this is also going to lead to us getting player signatures that are damn near copy and paste over and over and over again. Who wants that? Who is asking for that? And more importantly, who is going to get excited for that? And who is going to purchase those over and over and over again? You know, who's going to purchase the 5th ROPS sticker that looks exactly the same? Who's going to purchase the 5th Navi sticker that looks exactly the same? This is going to be so bad for major sticker investing. And I'm very, very, passionate and believing in this and stuff, but whatever. We did get this article from HLTV that said players will draw sticker signatures for the Shanghai Major in person Valve rules, and this does go a little bit more in depth and give some more information about the situation. I think it's actually a really good article. Valve has changed the submission process for player signature stickers after issues led to delays at past majors. In an instruction sheet sent out to all RMR teams, Valve has ruled that players will be required to draw their autographs in person in the submission process for the Perfect World Shanghai Major player signature stickers. That process will be done on site at the qualifying RMR events, which will take place in Shanghai from November 11th to 24th. I know I have so many people asking me, when does the RMR start? When does Shanghai Major start? Blah, blah, blah. Apparently, the RMR start November 11th through 24th. The Shanghai Major itself actually starts on November 30th, so that kind of gives you a timeline and dates of what we're looking at. Again, we're still months away from the Shanghai, even RMRs taking place. All 56 teams participating in the 3 regional qualifiers will be required to do so, but only the 24 teams who qualify for the Major will have their stickers go on sale just as before. Now, that is actually really cool and interesting to me because that means we're going to have so many, 56 RMR teams, only 24 teams making it to the Major. We're going to have, 32 teams worth of unreleased stickers. If we ever get a hold of that information, or if this would even be cool for Valve to, kind of release and at least put them out into the world, what some of those stickers would look like, getting those unreleased stickers would be some really, really cool and interesting lore, or even having some of the players, put out their sticker ideas or what the potential stickers were going to look like. I love stuff like that. I love like unreleased items or what could have been, or what this would have looked like, or concepts or whatever. That'd be super cool, at least in my opinion, to see. And I'd love to cover something like that in a video of the signatures that we didn't get for the Shanghai Major, or the stickers we didn't get for the Shanghai Major. I think that actually be really interesting. This is a change likely made to smooth out a process that previously caused various issues. During past major cycles, players made their autograph submissions online and were routinely denied because they did not comply with the guidelines. Some of the key issues that some players commissioned artists to create complicated designs or use computer-generated fonts. That's another big thing. People were literally using commercial fonts, like unauthorized, which was not a good thing. And that, maybe is also what led to Valve, having to go this hand-drawn way, which went against Valve's concepts that the autograph should be drawn by hand and reproducible in a few seconds. In the most extreme case, this led to the Copenhagen stickers being released after the first stage concluded. The late release likely negatively impacted sales. Obviously it negatively impacted sales, which then came nowhere near the record-breaking sum in excess of 110 million earned by the Paris Major. So again, this is HLTV, kind of confirming that the Copenhagen Major made nowhere near. It literally says right there, nowhere near the 110 million that Paris made. So this is actually very, very big news that, again, Copenhagen did not come anywhere near Paris. I know there were so many people being like, oh, of course Copenhagen's going to be borderless. Valve literally just made 110 million off Paris. Why would they not do this again? And I was telling them, because they're not going to make 110 million again. There was so much that went right for Paris to do so good. Again, Paris was like really the first major we've seen where the stickers have been not profitable. So up until that point, people were buying them as what they thought was going to be a potential profitable investment. Also, people were still really excited about borderless stickers at that point because we didn't have an overabundance of them. But also, people were getting caught up in the CS2 hype. The Paris Major literally happened at peak CS2 hype, where people also thought the player base was going to explode in this massive way, which we haven't necessarily seen that yet. I do think there's going to be more slow growth over time. But there was so much that went right for Copenhagen. Paris didn't sell 110 million because people love borderless stickers and want you to keep pumping them out. Paris sold 110 million because the player base was exploding and there was so much overinvestment and blah, 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 blah. But again, just by doing the same things for Copenhagen, obviously we were going to see worse results. And again, I do think if Shanghai is borderless and has these lame autograph stickers, we're going to see even lower sale numbers than we did with Copenhagen. I think it's going to continue to just trickle down, and people are going to get less and less excited and less interested in the major stickers, which means less money for Valve, less money for the players, less money for teams, less money for tournament organizers. People think I only am like, oh, you're only saying that because you're an investor. It's like, no, this is literally huge money in the CS2 scene, and I'm just saying that, it was a very, very short-sighted decision for Valve to keep pumping out borderless stickers just because they made 110 million off Paris. It wasn't a hard prediction for me to say that Copenhagen was going to make a lot less money in Paris, and obviously that has come to fruition. So obviously that's some good validation for me. That definitely feels nice, but it also feels terrible because I want to get excited about CS2 major stickers. I want there to be cool stuff in the game. Just give us some bordered stuff. Please, give us some bordered stuff. In the instructions, the organizers reiterated that submission should look like an autograph that a player might sign on a mouse pad. It should not take more than a few seconds to draw. It should more or less resemble their actual name and not be overly designed or a picture logo. They also noted the official tournament item submission guidelines previously in place, which read as follows: We want autograph items that look like what you get when you sign a fan's mouse pad. Take a blank sheet of paper, a black marker, sign your autograph, take a picture, and submit it to us. Easy. Feel free to practice a few times. You can send us the best one. Remember, what you send us should not take more than 5 to 10 seconds to write. Your design is up to you. It can be very simple or funny or include a few small personal details, but it should not be a very highly designed, complicated, or ornate image. Your autograph should follow these rules. Otherwise, it will likely be rejected or altered before it is shipped. The autograph should look the same as when you're signing a fan's mouse pad. Should not take more than 5 to 10 seconds. How many times are they going to say that for you to reproduce autograph? If it takes you longer than that, it is too complicated. It should be written by you and not by someone else. It's okay if your autograph does not look amazing as long as it's yours. These elements in an autograph may cause your submission to be rejected. Computer-generated art, fonts, overly complicated lettering or drawings, and anything that could not be reproduced in 5 to 10 seconds. Which, the most surprising part to all this to me is the HLTV comments saying, good thing to implement, great idea, good change. Like, why do people think this is a good change? I don't understand. Again, maybe people were fed up with the ridiculous over-the-top signatures, and that I could understand, but Valve literally saying this should look like your normal signature and should resemble your name, again, that's literally going to resemble the same thing over and over and over again, which is fine at one major. You know, if you are tired of over-the-top signatures, that's a fine take to have. But you have to keep in mind, there's 2 or 3 majors every single year, and there's a lot of the same players at every single one of them. Do you really want players submitting literally the exact same? I mean, how many different ways can you sign your name if it's just supposed to look normal? That's going to lead to some very uninspiring and unexciting stickers. So I don't know. Valve has so many issues going on with not only CS2 the game, but also the CS2 major stickers at this point. I just think this is going to be an absolute disaster. I think this is going to, really not go over well. I thought this was actually hilarious, though. Coco tweeting out this. He said, Shanghai 2024 stickers leaked, and, it's going to be handwritten, with just people drawing all over the place. I don't know. It's going to look crazy. It's going to look funny. It's going to look hilarious. But, just hearing this news, it's really hard for me to get excited about the Shanghai major stickers at this point, which, again, I do expect them to be borderless, and it seems like the autographs aren't going to be cool either. So, what's the point? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.